All right, let's listen to this.
I'm not a liar, okay?
Yes, you are.
Huh?
I'm not a liar.
Yes, you are.
Why do you think I'm a liar?
Because it's so funny.
What is funny?
The liar.
Athena, does your daddy tell you every day that I'm a liar?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm not a liar, okay?
All the time.
I don't lie, my love, okay?
Oh God.
Everything I've said is true.
Mama, I did all this reason for you.
Okay, baby. I'm not a liar. Come.
What?
Am I a liar?
No.
Good. I'm not a liar. And you're not a liar, okay? Anyone who's telling you to call me a liar at 3 years old is not just a liar, but a manipulator, okay?
Wow.
You're too young to hear that your mother is a liar.
This is wild.
I'm not a liar.
This is wild. See adult behavior. Oh my God. Oh my God. See adult behavior. That is wild. What I just watched is crazy. Guys. The mom of five says MOP now old age them they change when they are old and gray. Like the domestic violence people, right? You know what I'm pausing? I don't know where to start from. This is so not okay. But I'm gonna spell out something. Let me see here. What am I looking at? Wow. This is wrong. It's wrong at all levels, guys. Let me play that one more time. I'll dissect it.
Okay?
Yes, you are.
The baby said, she said, I'm not a liar. Well, keep in mind, we used to do this a long time ago. Who turned on the camera? What's the motive? How many of you remember that? Who turned on the camera? What's the motive? Why do you have the camera on? Oh no, she's just Korra. She always does that. No, stop the cap. She has the camera on in this particular moment for a reason.
Stop the cap.
Why does she have the camera on right now? What's the motive? Who is watching their behavior in this moment? So they are watching their behavior. The person who has the camera on is watching their behavior. What's their motive? Their motive is not authenticity of any type because they have the camera on. What about you, Ola? You have the camera on right now. It's not authenticity. No, for real. I'm putting my best foot forward right now. This is not the worst you'll see me. See, I'm laughing. Sometimes I'm not laughing. Sometimes I'm not laughing, right? So why does she have the camera on in this moment in front of this baby's face? Before, when they go and come back now, she'll say the guy is dragging her in court, right? You see, sometimes see when they talk long enough, we used to say that too, right? They'll tell on themselves. So sad.
I'm not a liar.
Yes, you are.
Why do you think I'm a liar?
Because it's so funny.
She said, I'm not a liar. The baby said, yes, you are. You go explain.
You go explain because no evidence.
I'm not. What do you think you are? Why are you asking that baby that? Oh, by the way, I have a 6 years old here too. You know, there's certain things you ask that it's probably always going to be a yes. It's always going to be a yes. So the fact that baby said, yes, daddy told me this, it doesn't really tell us anything for a baby. I don't know how old that baby is. It doesn't matter. This is all wrong.
It's funny.
The liar.
Athena, does your daddy tell you every day that I'm a liar?
Does your daddy tell you every day? Anything called every day is always a lie, dead on arrival, or never. When we're talking about relationships, I'm not talking about logical chemistry people, lawyers. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about you, the normal person, the one that gets caught up in our feelings sometimes. That's what I'm talking to right now. Anything every day or never, it's a lie, dead on arrival. It doesn't exist. It's your reality. It's valid. That's how you feel, but it's not reality. back to real logic. It is not reality. It's not possible that something is always or never when it comes to matters of the heart. Okay, it can feel that way. In fact, it can feel like always plus one, but that's just your feeling. You know that point where you're like, oh, I'm about to cry. That feeling, right? It's a feeling. It feels like heaven is about to fall out of the skies, but it's not going to happen because you are crying. It's just your feelings. Drink water, take a shower. You actually feel better right after that. If you just take a moment, drink water, take a shower, you will actually feel better after that. And then you can start to assess what is actually going on, because there was something actually going on. I'm not saying there was nothing going on, but at least you can have some clarity to handle it, as opposed to you always do this. You're a liar. Okay, you don't mean to lie, but it's a lie. Okay. Does your daddy always?
Yeah.
The baby say yeah. Babies can say yeah to so many things. It doesn't tell us anything. Nice trying to manipulate the public. Nice try.
Okay, I'm not a liar, okay?
Oh,
She said, well, okay, I'm not a liar, okay? I'm not a liar.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care. I don't care, I don't care.
Is she a liar?
We go explain because no evidence.
Is she a liar? Anyway. She's definitely not the one that will tell us she's not a liar. She's not the one.
I don't lie, my love, okay?
I don't lie, my
Everything
love.
I've said is true.
Mama, I did all this reason for you.
Okay, baby. I'm not a liar. Come.
The baby said,
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care.
the baby,
Am I a liar?
No.
Good. I'm not a liar.
the baby, now you manipulated the baby to say no. I'm not sure.
Sorry, yo.
May God forgive her. May God forgive her. Let me come to the chat, guys. Sorry about that. Wow. Terrible. The two are sick. Parents, stop allowing your children listen to these two. Abuse is abuse. No two ways about it. I pray it won't be long. Jarvis will realize herself. Money is driving them crazy. That money is driving them crazy. Absolutely, I agree with you on that one, Babes Wind. They say they are going to mess up these gorgeous little girls. They will. They'll have to walk through their own traumas in life, unfortunately, or fortunately. But hopefully they become stronger and better people in society. Babes will say, why are they destroying these kids? Their kids, because they are divorced. Why can't they both stop manipulating their kids? This is getting out of hand. This is what it looks like in real life. It's just that most times this kind of story, there's no real camera, but it's still kids being manipulated, even if you don't intend to. You can actually be manipulating people without intending to. Intentions and impact our lives like 5 and 5,000. They are far apart. Okay, just because you have good intentions doesn't mean anything. You might be trying to justify yourself. You might be trying to vindicate yourself. You just want the whole world to know that you've been telling all the truth all along. Did I tell you that the world don't care?
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care. I don't care, I don't care.
We don't care. We don't care. Custody battle and demon behavior now 5 and 6. Yes, 1,000. It just doesn't make you think straight, you know. Korra should work on herself. Must she talk about her husband all the time? Who is she impressing? If care is not taken, they will both mess their kids up. I think they probably did already, but you know, God watches over his own. It's okay. But for us here, we can just learn, because you know, God forbid you find yourself in this situation. You know the battle that you're up against, right? And you know that you're human like the rest of us. You will catch feelings. You will feel some type of way, probably 10,000 times over. You will feel like somebody cheated you, and you'll feel like you need to be vindictive sometimes, especially you ladies. I shouldn't be generalizing, but especially you ladies. That's what I've seen, okay? The vindictive spirit is a real thing. It's not a matter of it's your fault, you're right or wrong. It's what we all naturally do when you feel like somebody has cheated you out. Like what do we call it? That I always push against here. It's unfair. When you feel like it's unfair, naturally you will want to make it fair. How do you make it fair? By continue to justify, explain.
We go explain because no evidence.
Every explain will create a traumatic impact on your children. So it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of patience, a lot of strength, a lot of energy to actually push your back against yourself, to push against yourself, to not do what's natural. But it's called growth. It's possible. It's possible if you know what you're doing. It's possible. All right. Anyway, that was that for that today. We covered some bases. I think we did justice. I'll be back sooner than you think. Welcome back again. We're back to the shows. That's normal. We'll be covering stories. We're covering stories from time to time. I'll try my best. Okay. But do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe. Now, if we're not to say these kids are already messed up, yeah, it's too late. But they can course correct. But who's going to tell Korra? You know, with that amount of power, attention, similar to VDM, it's very hard. Coconut head, it's very hard to receive that type of correction. Everybody else don't make sense. You see what's happening with Jarvis already? It's very difficult for them to listen. It's going to be one of the most difficult things for them to do in this life. With all that power, for you to ask them to listen to somebody. Did you hear what Jarvis said? Is it your beating? Anyway, she didn't say that. I heard that. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified whenever we go live. Hopefully you've been enlightened, educated. Download all the books. Join the boot camp. It's only $97 if you want to know what you're doing when it comes to relationships, parenting, career, where you need coaching. Definitely, hit us up. But marriage, mostly marriage. Go in the chat, marriage. You download the books, you join the boot camp, and then we can hold your hands as we navigate this difficult thing called life. Some of you say marriage is hard. No, life is hard. Marriage is easy once you figure out life. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. I'll be right back soon enough. Take care.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.